Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Storyteller's Oracle. I'm your storyteller, Maria. If you're new here, welcome so much to my channel. You've come in at a very interesting time in my life. For those of you returning, thank you so much for continuing to support me through all the craziness going on. I haven't slept. It's Monday. I just got back yesterday from Virginia, out of state, where my mother's in the hospital. And everything was okay when I left, and I got a message this morning that my mother's coughing up blood. So we don't know what's going on with that now. So excuse the appearances. I'm just really not in the mood to get all dolled up and try and impress right now. But I do feel like there is something that wants to come through. We've been all going through a lot of heavy stuff lately. In our own different ways. There's a lot of craziness going on. So I just want to kind of see what advice there is for whoever's watching. Collectively as a whole, this is a general read. It is a timeless message. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not your message. That doesn't mean that one of my other messages might not be for you. I mean, they're all timeless. Go back and look through all of them. If a title on something sticks out to you, by all means, watch it. There may be something there for you. And if it resonates, fantastic. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and drop me a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys. If you're interested in any of my services, I do offer personal reads as well as Reiki healing services through my website. The link will be down below. You can also follow me on all of my social medias through that same link. I'm definitely on Instagram more than I am on here, just because I can pop on there real quick and share a post with an important message. Most of the stuff that I share is stuff that I'm called to for one reason or another. Anyways, I'm trying to keep this fast because I don't know if I'll be getting a call about my mother or not. I feel like there's healing going on right now, so I'm being drawn to the Heal Yourself. Heal Yourself reading cards from Ina Segal. So we're just going to see what comes out, okay? I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're taking time to take care of yourselves amongst all of the madness. I know a lot of people are having a lot of conflict going on right now, especially within family and friendship units. So I'm sorry if you are going through that. I'm sending you a big hug and some love, because I know that's not easy. But let's see. All right. Let's get some clear messages, please. Rejection. And Phoenix Rising. Bottom of the deck, how teachable are you? I'm hearing you've been through this before. Self-sabotage right below, how teachable are you? And take off your mask. You continue to experience rejection because you're not being authentic yourself. And I mean authentic in every way, shape, or form. I know a lot of people right now are afraid to speak up of their political views, their religious views. Yes, see, bonk bonk. Do you hear the big old bus out there honking its horn? That's right. Pay attention. This message is for you. It doesn't matter how small or simple it may seem to you when you put on a mask. It could be as simple as saying, oh yeah, that soup was delicious, when really it tasted like butthole. That's not being authentic. That is not being truthful. If it is not for you, it is not for you. That goes for people, places, things, ways of thinking, forms of expression. It literally goes for everything. And if I seem a little aggressive today, I do not apologize. These energies are coming through the way they are because they need to. Okay? And sometimes it's time for tough love. And I feel like with a lot of people around us right now, that is something that is necessary. Good example, my mother in the hospital. She hates hospitals. We all know this. She doesn't trust doctors. It's how my grandmother passed away, was medical negligence. My aunt passed away, medical negligence. It's also probably one of the number one causes of death in America, other than heart disease, because we're not healthy as Americans. For those who don't know, yes, I'm in America. So she couldn't cough up because her body is still so weak from having been intubated for 2 weeks. And she was trying to cough up some congestion that she was having. And they wanted to use the suction to get it out as soon as she starts to cough it up. Well, she kept fighting it. Well, so the nurse, decided if you can convince her, let me know and I'll come back in. I have to go check on another patient. So then I sat there watching my mother, and out of nowhere, she's like, her chest going up and down, and she's like moving like this, and it's because she couldn't breathe, because this ball of phlegm was literally blocking her entire airway because she was being stubborn. Okay? And I pushed the button for the nurse, called her, and she immediately came in. I told mommy, I said, I'm sorry, I love you, but we need to suction this out. You're choking. You cannot breathe. So I gave my own mother tough love. And guess what? It was a very large ball of phlegm that was stuck because she'd been intubated so long. The airways in her mouth, everything was so dried out from being intubated that it's really hard now for her to get anything out. She can barely even swallow water, okay? So for some of you, maybe this is a situation that you can barely swallow as well. Maybe you are going through something that you are just so sick of, the rejection that you feel, but it's because you're not being true to yourself. Take off your mask. Stop sabotaging yourself. How teachable are you? You've been here before. You've been through this before, and you know it. That's why the Phoenix Rising is here, because you know it. Deep down, if you really think about the situation, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. And it's going to be different for each of you. But whatever situation it is where you know personally, because you know better than I do, where you know you're wearing a mask, okay? You know that wearing that mask is a form of self-sabotage, okay? And you're not learning the lesson. It's how teachable are you? You're not learning it, so you can't get to this point. She's alchemizing that energy. Do you see how that light's just glowing out of that book? Books about education, wisdom, knowledge, learning, okay? She is taking in that knowledge. You cannot grow and expand until you learn this lesson. Take the mask off, whatever situation it is. You know your situation better than I do. Be true to yourself. You guys, I cannot stress this enough. I know it's not easy. Trust me. I grew up in a very strict Puerto Rican Roman Catholic home. Honestly, it doesn't get much more strict than that. If you know, you know. I moved these and I just saw entrapment. Someone may be manipulating. You see how this guy's one of those plague mask dudes. He's got this wand and it's almost like he's spelling her, controlling her and keeping her trapped. Because look at her. She looks like a zombie. Look at her face. It's completely emotionless. Some of you need to pray. Pray to clear your energy. I just heard cord cutting and evil. So someone does not have your best interest at heart who is around you. Please go to my Instagram and look under my videos there. I did a live event with a friend of mine. It was a cord cutting. Please watch that. It is completely free. Set your intention before you start watching it. And please watch it and set the intention to cut any cords of anything that is holding you back or keeping you trapped. Because for some of you, the reason you can't take off this mask and you continue to self-sabotage yourself isn't that you're not learning it. I feel like for some of you, a very select few, this is going to be a very specific message. But for some of you, there is someone, I keep hearing spells. I feel like somebody is using spells to keep you under their thumb, I just heard. Yeah, see, have faith. Have faith. Have faith that they will not be able to do this, but pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on. I'll get one more from this deck, please. One more. I really don't like that card that just came up. So for that select few, I'm going to send you a big old hug and some prayer as well, because I did not like the energy that I felt from that. Just be careful who you trust, guys. Like, there's so many fake people in this world. Love. Yeah, love is the way, honestly, yeah. Hold on, I'm getting something from this love. What deck? What deck? What deck? Okay. I keep being brought to use tarot. I really need to do my homework. I've been saying I'm going to learn tarot better for months now, and I have, but every time I learn a little bit, I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a break now, because, you know, I learn by doing and seeing more. So basically my way of learning has been watching a buttload of tarot readings to see, like, in financial, general reads, career, like everything, just to see what they say the meaning of each card is as they're doing the reads. And y'all, it can be so stressful and so draining. Okay, give me something on this love card, please. This love card, please. Why is this love card here? That's the same guy. Hold on. It's the same girl. Okay, so on the rejection card and on the love card, there's a man at a distance. He's in a portrait. He's not there with her. Okay? He's looking at her. I feel like he wants to be with her. Do you see this web attached to the portrait? They're bound. See the red curtain? Red threads of fate. Red here, red threads of fate. This is a soul connection. Possibly twin flame, if you believe in that shit. Twin souls. Honestly, it's up to you. Soulmates, whatever. You could literally, this could just be someone who has your heart. Okay? This man in this portrait is the exact same man here. I'm going to show you. Do you see the part of the face that you can kind of see there? Wish it would focus. Let me cover my own face. There we go. See his face? Do you see her face? Same couple. Okay? Same couple. And under rejection, we have self-sabotage. So I feel like you may have indirectly self-sabotaged this connection. Lack of movement. Like she's frozen. Give me something on this love, please. Just one or two cards, please. Not a whole bunch. Let's keep this short. I don't know if I'm taking this. Those I am. I'll keep these just to look at them. For whatever reason, they're kind of calling to me still. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords. pages, you know, they're learning. So, and we do have the How Teachable card right here. So we have the Three of Wands. This is planning, long-term planning. Three of Pentacles, which is, it's doing what you love. It's also cooperation, collaboration, teamwork. We have the Five of Wands, conflict. It could also be, no, we also have Five of Swords, which is self-sabotage. And we have self-sabotage right here. I literally freaking said it. Did I not say it? The rejection card has self-sabotage. I placed it right below it. And now we have here, clarifying this love card, we have the Five of Swords, which is a form of self-sabotage. It's an unwise choice. And this can also mean waiting for your ships to come in. You may be self-sabotaging yourself. Yeah, walk away from the drama. Walk away from the drama and stop waiting. Stop waiting. Let me look at these. It's Nine of Wands, the Chariot, and Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't have balance. How teachable are you? How long are you going to wait for someone who's not around? You can waste your whole life waiting for someone to come back to you just because you love them. Just because you are holding on to the hope that they will magically wake up and realize how wonderful you are and come back to you and apologize or whatever, and you guys make up and it's beautiful and it's lovely. But how much time are you going to spend waiting when every minute, every second that passes that they don't call you, text you, come see you, email you, whatever, that is another moment of rejection. Not only are they rejecting you, but you are allowing them. You are rejecting yourself because you are neglecting taking care of yourself. You are neglecting loving yourself first and putting yourself first. God does not want you to sit around waiting for anyone to come and make you happy. Happiness is a choice. Happiness comes from within. Happiness comes with being at peace with yourself and loving yourself and having faith that God will never give you more than you can handle. Okay? So if this person has rejected you, someone has left your life, and you're, you still love them. I mean, I get it. I promise you I understand what you're going through. And yes, it hurts. It is the most painful experience to sit there. I just pulled these off, and Hermit's right here. You need to go within, okay? There's more you need to learn. Page of Pentacles, okay? It's time for you to get to work. Yeah, under that. Six of Swords. You need to move yourself into calmer waters. You can't look. Five of Cups. Cannot make this shit up. I'm getting freaking chills, guys. This is crying over spilled milk. This is sitting there and focusing on the negative. Oh, and I honestly, this is a genderless reading, but I'm getting very strong, like this masculine, this male. If he loved you, honey, he would be there with you. If someone truly, truly loves you, they will never stay away from you. They will fight tooth and nail to be by your side. You will be their priority. So if they're not doing that, love yourself enough to reject that connection and try to move forward. And no, it's not easy. By no means necessary. I totally understand it is not easy. But you have the Chariot card here and the Hermit card, okay? So going within, it's going to move so fast. You're going to have so many epiphanies the moment you go within and you start looking at this. Instead of saying, oh, they're rejecting me, or they're neglecting me, or they're ignoring me. Replace they or he with I. Okay? Mirror exercises. Look yourself in the mirror. Write down everything that this person does that has hurt you. I don't like when they reject me. I don't like when they ignore me. I don't like when they push me away. I don't like when they abandon me. And then change all of those to, I don't like when I reject myself. I don't like when I neglect myself. And really sit there and focus and think on each one. How are you neglecting yourself? Are you still grooming yourself, taking care of yourself? Are you eating healthy? Are you exercising? Are you being present? Are you doing things you love? Are you enjoying the beautiful things in life? Smelling the roses, as they say? Or is your every thought consumed with where are they now? Do they love me? Do they need me? Do they want me? Please don't do that. Y'all are going to make me cry. I feel your pain, and I understand it fully because I have been there. Okay? I have been there. And it is the hardest thing to do, to walk away from a connection that you know, if this person just did the work and just opened their heart and just listened, because honestly, there's always one person who knows in a connection and one who is, I heard he's such a dumbass. And there's always one who isn't quite caught up yet for whatever reason in these types of connections, because this isn't just a petty connection. This isn't something simple. This is a soul connection. Okay? But please do not sit there sabotaging yourself, wasting your life away, stuck in the land of indecision and stagnancy, all because you are waiting for someone to come make you whole. Everything you need is right inside of yourself. Pray. Remember I split it and the have faith card showed itself? Where is it? Oh my God, I just split it again. Where'd it go? It was the help from above card. Help from above. So I didn't find have faith, but look, help from above. Help from above, right there. God is always with you, okay? The Holy Spirit, Jesus, the whole big shebang, okay? Source, creation, the source of creation, whatever you label it, for me, that's God, okay? And I'm not going to call it what I don't think it is. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I love you. Find another reader. I'm honestly, I'm at a point where I'm done trying to juggle 50 million fucking terms for God. I'm just going to say God. It's how I was raised. It's what I'm comfortable with. If you can't respect that, then I love you. Please go on your own way. Yeah, and look, see, soulmate and sexual arts. There's a heavy connection here. This is a very heavy, passionate connection. But you need to have courage so that you can heal. I get very invested in reads like this because I've been there. And I know it's not easy. I'm seeing someone just crying and crying and crying and crying, and I want to give you such a big hug and tell you I love you. I promise you that there's so much you're not seeing right now. You have so much more value than you realize. Someone who loves you will never leave you like that. And if they do, the moment they realize how they messed up, they will come running back. But in the meantime, don't stop your life. Always hold on to hope and have faith that if it's meant to be, it will be, and God will guide them back to you, right? If you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it was never meant to be. But how long are you going to wait? You can spend years of your life waiting for someone to show up as who you know they can be. But if you're not showing up for yourself first, they will never show up as who they're supposed to be. Because you attract what you put out. All right. I don't know who that was for, but my heart is with you. Caution, there is no truth behind this farce. Be wary of smoke and mirrors. Look closer at the illusion will soon melt away, revealing a sanctuary where only truth remains. Yeah. I just heard nothing. Things aren't always as they seem. And this is very true. How many times have you watched a movie or a show and you were so sure that you knew exactly who committed the murder or the crime or whatever, and boom. It was the person everyone least expected in the most unexpected way, right? So you don't know why this separation is happening, okay? And for those of you wearing a mask, you don't know why all of this stuff is really happening. But what you do know is you've got to be yourself. And that is the common denominator for all the stories that I've picked up on, all the energies here. Take off this mask. Become the phoenix rising, okay? This card came out below this one. The way you get here is here. And it's funny, I swear, this looks like the same chick here as well. Some of you could be a dancer. I'm drawn to the ballet slippers at the top too. And she's wearing a wedding dress. Oh, it's pretty. It's like the old school, like 1980s style dresses in the early 90s. Lots of lace and poofy shoulders. There's so much left for you to learn. I'm really drawn to all of the books. She's in a library. You're going to learn so much the moment that you take off your mask and be authentic to yourself. Preservation. Reevaluate this battle you are engaged in. A hasty retreat may be in order. Self-preservation may be the only thing salvageable. Your throat chakra might be either overactive or blocked. Because remember, the throat chakra isn't always about not speaking your truth. Look, my tongue's getting twisted. The throat chakra is also about, you don't always have to have the final word. You don't always have to say something. Sometimes you just need to take a step back and be the observer, right? Any more advice, please? Trust. Don't trust what you are being told. There's more to this situation. Answers lie oh my gosh, I wish I would have pulled that damn card out. Do you remember the card that I showed you with the plague guy with the wand, that I felt like he was like spelling over this chick and keeping her like zombified, almost controlling her? The answers lie within the finer details which are not being shared with you. I feel like that applies to that card. What you're thinking is absolutely correct. It takes courage to trust yourself, especially when everything points in a different direction. How teachable are you? How teachable are you? What you're thinking is absolutely correct. Didn't I say that you already know whatever this mask is that you need to take off? This self-sabotage. I said it earlier in this read. I said you guys already know what it is. Self-love. I knew that was going to come out. We have the love card too, but in order to get love, first comes self-love. And I'm not talking about just, oh yeah, I love myself, I know I'm a good person. No. I am talking about looking yourself in the mirror and saying, I'm a good person. I deserve love. I'm safe. I'm protected. But I know that I can be rude sometimes, that I have a short temper, and I need to work on these things. I know that I need to trust myself more. Okay? And those things that come out, I want you to write them down. Okay? And then I want you to reword them into positive affirmations. I trust myself. I am brave. I speak my truth. I live my truth. Okay? Reword the things that you know you need to change. Reword them from a negative because when we say them, it's, it's negative. And the mind doesn't know the difference. So I want you speaking your truth into existence, okay? I am brave. I can make that phone call. I can walk away, okay? I walk away when things no longer serve me. I'm brave enough and strong enough to know what I have to do and to follow through. And I always follow through, okay? Self-love is not egotistical. It shows you and others that you are worthwhile and deserve love in its many forms. Told you, you cannot get love in this world until you truly love yourself. You're just going to be faced with people that reflect back to you all of the things that you need to work on. Time to take another look at the situation. There are many possibilities. However, each possibility will lead you to the same outcome. You have nothing to lose. Told you, God never gives you more than you can handle, you guys. God never will ever do that to you. Dios aprieta pero no ahorca. That means God squeezes, but he won't strangle. If your decisions, it's your decision whether you keep this up or let go, but continuing will not change the circumstances or the outcome. How teachable are you? Are you willing to learn that every decision you make has consequences? And that if you keep making decisions from a place of wearing a mask, you are going to continue to self-sabotage yourself. Persuasion, it's all about how you see this situation. If you are looking for negatives, you will find them because there are many. But try concentrating on the positives. There are plenty of those too. Okay? All right, guys. I'm going to use the spirit animals. This is for advice. And I think I'm going to pull some romance angels on this connection that I was picking up on. Just because I just feel like there's a message that needs to come out related to that. So I don't normally do love reads. You guys know I'm all about loving yourself, working on yourself. Literally reassessment. I grabbed the reassessment card. Time to take another look at the situation. There are many possibilities, right? Like, some of you need to look at yourself. You need to reassess yourself and how you handle situations. I just heard the thoughts, the negative thoughts in your head, how you talk to yourself. All right. Some advice, please. Sometimes I feel like I should do my readings standing up. I'm telling y'all, when I move, I'm probably going to do my readings in the freaking kitchen or something and put all this mess on the counter and just like stand up and film like that. I'm just more comfortable standing because I can then move around. I have a lot of energy and I feel like I ground my energy better when I'm standing. Who knows? I might even start dancing for y'all because dancing is a great way for me to ground my energy. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Yeah. Love is all around, right? Do you have a pet? That's unconditional love. Do you have family? That's unconditional love. They might annoy the crap out of you, but you still love them, right? They're still there for you when you need them in a pinch. It's unconditional love. They're loving us the best way that they know how. They might be aggressive, they might be rude, but not everyone is going to be on your level of knowledge and of faith. My mother always said, have faith, mamita, have faith. You know, God is always with you. And when it was her situations, she didn't have the same level of faith she always preached to me about. She couldn't see past her own emotions and fears. But I'm grateful that I could experience that because I saw how things always worked out. And so now I've learned that she was right. And it's a lot easier for me to just have faith and not be super stressed out and not be just a complete mess in situations because I have faith. Ant spirit, time to collaborate. I have friends. These are, okay, so these look like headdresses on these ants, and they're from 2 different tribes. So some of you could be working with somebody whose belief systems are very different from yours. But something, this middle puzzle piece is what's uniting you guys. Do you see how they have 2 very different headdresses? They're from 2 very different tribes, okay? Both still ants. So y'all are both still people, but from 2 different tribes. Could be raised differently, could just have different beliefs. But there's some common problem, because puzzles, you know, they can be a problem. Something is uniting you, and you need to work with this person. Anything else from this deck? Look at the bottom. You see clearly now. Owl spirit. Didn't I say earlier, you know how you're self-sabotaging. You already know. Take a leap of faith. You're never alone. You're never alone, and love is all around. I told you guys. God is always with you. Okay? If you fully believe that, if you embrace that in your heart of hearts, deep in your soul, if you have soul faith, you will feel it, and you will know that whatever challenges you're going through, it will be okay. No matter what, it will be okay. Now, this final part here, and then I'm going to wrap it up, okay? I don't even know if I'm going to post this. It's been crazy, but I've felt this energy for a couple of days now. I was just at the hospital, and I didn't want to leave Mommy. I mean, I brought all my stuff. I even brought my ring light thing so that I could plug it in the truck and film in there. But just the way things went, I wasn't going to leave her side. So this just had to wait. And this morning, I mean, I woke up 3 times last night. It's just been like, this needs to go out. 37 when I looked up a second ago and said that. All right, so for this love connection that is here, please, what do we have? Clear messages. What do they need to hear, please? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Didn't I say threads of fate with the red? Y'all got so many cards and books and stuff here. Didn't I say that the red, and we see how the cobweb is attached to the painting? It's literally attached to him in the painting and attached to her. And that curtain is red. Red is the color they use for the threads of fate. And in here, in this portrait, it's a different portrait of him, right? See here, the curtain is with her. Here, the curtain is in the painting with him. This red thread of fate ties to both of you. This is a soulmate. This is a soul connection. I picked up on that real quick. What else do we have for them in this connection, please? Give me some more on this love connection, please. I feel a lot of anxiety with this. I literally just saw the 9 of Swords in my head. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, get to know each other. For some of you, you are in a connection, but there's been some sort of rejection going on. You guys need to have a heart-to-heart. You guys need to, like, fully open up. There's something you're not expressing to each other. And the moment you do, all of this is going to melt away. I mean, look how Look at this. He's holding on to her. Look how tightly he's gripped her there. Like he's not letting her go, and he's holding her hand. Not like he's pulling it away, but to me this is more like I feel like he wants to move it and like put his hand in hers. Like I'm literally animating this picture in my mind and seeing him move her hand and slide his fingers and hold her hand. And it's like he wants to tell her, like, I would never, ever. Look at his face. Is like the look on his face is like, how could you think that? Like, I would never, ever. So this is oh my God, and the self-sabotage. You're doing this. You're doing this. You need to speak up. There's something you need to speak up about, please. Bottom of the deck. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And right under that, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You need to get present. You are all up in your head. I just saw 8 of Swords. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. For those of you in separation, that's for you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, guys, trust me. Just because you didn't get what you wanted doesn't mean that what God has planned for you isn't just as good or better, okay? Because sometimes what we need isn't what we thought we wanted. And when you meet this soulmate who's not your usual type, you'll realize that, okay? Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Didn't I just say that? Have faith. And right under that, wedding. This situation involves marriage. Didn't I also say, where's that card? I have too many cards. This is why I don't like pulling much. Take off your mask and look. Boom. Wedding. Take off your mask. Boom, wedding. She's in a wedding gown. This is what you want. Someone here, what you want the absolute most, you want marriage. You want that commitment, that ultimate sacrifice, right? For most guys, because it's like, oh, I'm not a bachelor anymore. Like, oh my God, ball and chain, I'm married. Like, what? Yeah, that's what us women want. It is not just about a ring. It is not just about a big party. It is about the ultimate expression of unconditional love in this realm, if you will. Okay? It is a spiritual promise to love and honor this person no matter what. Okay? No matter who comes up to you, oh, you're so hot, you're so sexy, oh, I want to hit that, da-da-da-da-da, and you still saying, no, thank you, I'm taken. And knowing that your person is going to do the exact same thing because in their eyes, there is no one else, because why else would you get married? A lot of people now, they're stupid. They get married for all the damn wrong reasons. And if that triggers you, sorry, not fucking sorry. Y'all need to pay attention before you get married. People need to stop getting married because they want to have a damn party. They need to stop getting married because they just want to have kids, because they think they're going to be too old. Oh, because this person has a good job. And oh, well, it seems right. Well, my family likes it, da-da-da-da. What's in your heart? What is deep down in your heart of hearts? Can you fully trust this person? Can you fully count on them to always be there for you, to always put you first no matter what? If you cannot answer yes without even having to hesitate or think, you might want to reconsider. Just saying. Take it from someone who got married. I was married for 11 years, you guys, okay? I did everything to make it work. I did everything to make things right. I wasn't perfect. I screwed up too. I made a lot of big mistakes. We were both kids when we got married. We were 18, okay? And if we would have taken our time we were so in love. We were young and so in love. We were both super duper passionate, you know. We couldn't stay away from each other. But if we would have just taken a little bit more time to fully integrate our energies and really connect, it would have been so much better, so much more stable. We would have understood each other more. Neither one of us really spoke up. We were afraid to really speak up. We didn't want to stir the pot. Now, obviously, I totally will stir the pot. I learned my lesson from my marriage that sometimes you have to stir the pot. Take that mask off, though. Please do not go into this type of situation without first loving yourself and taking off every single mask that you've been wearing. You do not want to get into a lifelong commitment with a faulty foundation. Do we have anything else for this love card that came out, please? Final shuffle. No. Okay. All right. Got some fortune cookies for you guys. Fortune cookie. Let's do this for the next 7 to 10, 7 days. 72. 72. Maybe that's significant for someone. Could be someone's birth year. Anyways, next 7 to 10 days. And this is for everyone, not just for this love connection. This is for everyone. Reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. Yeah, when you take those masks off, people are going to react. Okay? And that is okay. I know you may love these people. Remember, the hardest thing to do is loving and letting go. But when you truly love someone, you want them to be happy, even if it's not with you. And I know. Oh, how could you say that? Well, if they love me, they'd want to be with me. Right, but like, I'm so sorry this is going to hurt. If they walk away from you, did they ever really love you? And if you do really love them, even if you know they're making a mistake and they're going to regret leaving you, don't you want them to walk the path they need to walk to learn what they need to learn while they're here? If you truly love someone, you love them enough to let them go and go be with whoever they want to be with so that they can be happy, even if you're dying inside. Achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or to invest money. To the masculine watching this with a little sparkly in mind, make the purchase, honey. She'll say yes. Assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. The birth of a child is also likely. Some of you, this soulmate that's coming in, you're going to have kids with them. And some of you already, I just got chills when I just started saying that. Some of you are already in a connection. Congratulations, you're about to get pregnant. I don't know who that's for, but congratulations. Babies truly are a blessing. And honestly, the first moment you look into your baby's eyes, it is the most indescribable feeling. Nothing else matters. There's nothing you won't do for that child to protect them, to nurture them, to try and guide them. But just remember Don't project your traumas and your pains onto your babies, okay? It's really easy to do that. Trust me, I know. Been there, done that. And now I'm working on helping my babies heal the trauma I inflicted before I started healing myself, okay? Jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect. I'm seeing that card again with the person with the wand over the chick. Where is it? Look, there's someone around you you can't trust. Someone's very manipulative, toxic. I keep hearing toxic, controlling. Where is that card? Evil. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt when I touched the there it is. And it's the entrapment card. Okay. Do you see that? Don't let anyone control you. You are a sovereign being. No one judges you but God, and no one can control you. You have free will. Anything else? Yep. Property. A property purchase or sale for many, but heed security concerns in any transactions. Read the fine print and reread it. If you don't understand it, tell them they can go suck it and they can wait, because I feel like they're going to be very antsy, like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? I'm going to sit here and Google every word that I don't understand in this fine print until I know exactly what this contract says. Okay, you take your time. You do what you've got to do to make sure you fully understand any contract that comes your way. Protect yourself. Sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication and relationships. Didn't I say for the relationships, the coupled up people that this resonated for? The express your love. You guys really need to have heart-to-heart conversations. You need to open up whatever it is that you've been afraid to say. Don't be. That's self-sabotaging. Take the mask off and tell them. Surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Some of you, you are going to reach out to the person in this connection, and you're not going to hear what you want to hear. That's going to be really painful, and I'm not smiling because I'm being malicious. I'm smiling because of what comes after. Okay? Feel what you need to feel from that rejection when it comes. I know there's something beautiful coming. Okay? I hope this helped you guys. I hope it made sense. There was a lot of random stuff coming through, mostly relationships, which I'm not surprised with everything going on right now. I'm going to do my best to be more consistent with these videos, you guys. I really love posting these for you because I love helping people. And right now I feel like this is something that I can do, you know? And I think I'm going to do a giveaway of a couple of readings. So follow my Instagram for sure, okay? To keep an eye out for that. I love you guys. Please, please, please have faith, okay? Have faith. Believe in yourself. Do the mirror work, okay? Be really honest with yourself about how you're rejecting yourself. Because you've got to love yourself first before you can get love, okay? And don't keep people in your life just because you feel like you need them. If following your truth pushes people away, let them go. It hurts more to hold on when someone wants to walk away from you than to just let them go. Because when you let them go, you can fall apart until you can't fall apart anymore. And then you little by little just start picking up the pieces of you and putting yourself back together. Okay? And takes a lot of work to do, but you're worth it. Okay? So I love you. Have a beautiful week. I'll see if I can get another video up this week. Okay, you guys? Take care of yourselves, and message me if you guys, if there's anything about this read that you want some clarification on, message me and I'll see if I can pull a couple cards for you, okay? All right. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful week.